For millennia, humans have gazed at the stars and wondered about the universe and themselves. Every night, we enter the strange world of dreams. Are they just random brain activity or something deeper? Ancient cultures saw dreams as messages from the gods or glimpses of destiny. Freud and Jung believed dreams revealed hidden desires or connected us to a collective unconscious. But what if dreams connect us to something even grander, a vast unseen reality? Imagine the mind as a radio, tuned to daily life when awake, but drifting to new frequencies as we sleep. Could dreams be glimpses of other versions of ourselves, played out across the multiverse? The quest to understand dreams is a quest to understand who we truly are. To truly explore the mysteries of our dreams, we must journey into the strange and counterintuitive world of quantum physics, a realm where the rules of reality as we know them seem to bend and twist in ways that defy our everyday experience. In this quantum world, particles can exist in multiple places at once, and their states are not fixed until they are observed. Even more bizarre, these particles can become entangled, meaning their fates are intertwined no matter how far apart they are. When two particles are entangled, a change in one instantly affects the other, even if they're separated by vast distances. This phenomenon, which Einstein famously called spooky action at a distance, challenges our very understanding of space and time. But what if this isn't just a quirk of physics? What if the same principles that govern the tiniest particles also play a role in the workings of our minds, especially when we dream? Imagine for a moment that the particles in your brain could become entangled with those of another version of you, one that exists in a parallel universe, living a life that's similar, yet different in countless ways. The multiverse theory suggests that there are countless realities, each with its own version of you, making different choices, experiencing different outcomes, and living out alternate possibilities. Every decision you make could create a new branch, a new universe, where another you continues down a different path. The sheer scale of these possibilities is almost unimaginable. The quantum dream loop theory takes this idea further, proposing that there may be a subtle quantum link, a kind of entanglement, between your consciousness and your parallel selves, especially when your mind is in the unique state of dreaming. In our waking lives, our brains are bombarded by sensory input, thoughts, and emotions. This constant mental noise drowns out any faint signals that might be coming from these quantum connections. But as we drift into sleep, our brains enter a quieter, more receptive state. The usual distractions fade away, and our minds may become sensitive enough to pick up on these subtle quantum signals, echoes from other versions of ourselves. Dreams, then, could be our mind's attempts to interpret these mysterious signals, weaving them into stories and images that feel both familiar and strange. Perhaps the oddities and surreal moments in our dreams are glimpses into the lives of our parallel selves. This isn't magic or fantasy. It's the result of the strange and beautiful consequences of quantum physics, playing out in the most complex structure we know, the human brain. So the next time you wake from a vivid dream, consider this. You might be experiencing the reverberations of your other lives, crossing the boundaries of the multiverse, and connecting you to the infinite possibilities of existence. The quantum dream loop theory is a fascinating idea that suggests our dreams are not just random stories or simple reflections of our daily lives. Instead, it proposes that when we sleep, our minds become open to a mysterious blend of our own memories and experiences, interwoven with fragments from parallel versions of ourselves, other yous living out different possibilities in alternate realities. Imagine that every night, as you drift into sleep, your consciousness reaches out across invisible threads, connecting with these parallel selves. The dreams you experience might be a patchwork, stitched together from the lives, choices, and emotions of these other versions of you. Have you ever woken up from a dream where you could fluently speak a language you've never studied, or play an instrument you've never touched? Or maybe you found yourself wandering through a city that feels familiar, yet you know you've never visited it in waking life. These uncanny experiences could be echoes, fleeting glimpses of the lives your parallel selves are living. When you look in the mirror in a dream and see a slightly different version of yourself, or sense a presence that feels both you and not you, it might be your mind brushing up against another reality. These moments are like ripples from another you, gently touching the surface of your consciousness. Sometimes a sudden insight or creative breakthrough arrives in a dream, as if out of nowhere. According to this theory, that flash of inspiration could be a solution discovered by a parallel self, shared with you across the boundaries of reality. As you sleep, your brain becomes a masterful storyteller, weaving together these fragments, memories, emotions, and borrowed experiences, into the surreal, often puzzling narratives we call dreams. It's as if your mind is a cosmic editor, blending the familiar with the unknown. The intense emotions you feel, or the sudden mastery of unfamiliar talents, may be borrowed from your other lives. In dreams, you might express joy, fear, or creativity that belongs to another version of you, giving you a taste of what it's like to walk a different path. Dreaming, then, becomes more than just rest. It's an active exploration of your infinite potential. Each night, you travel through a landscape shaped by all the choices you could have made and all the people you could have become. The choices you didn't make don't simply vanish. Instead, they branch off into new realities, each one still connected to you by invisible threads. In your dreams, you may catch glimpses of these alternate lives, feeling the weight and wonder of endless possibility. Your dreams serve as nightly reminders that your identity is not fixed, but rather a rich tapestry woven from all possible versions of yourself. Every dream is a message from the multiverse, inviting you to imagine who else you could be. In sleep, you are given a rare glimpse into the vastness of your own being, a universe of potential waiting to be explored with every dream. Is there science behind this? Can the mysteries of our dreams be explained through the lens of quantum mechanics? While speculative, the quantum dream loop theory builds on real discoveries. It suggests that our dreams might be more than just random images and thoughts. They could be a window into a deeper quantum reality. During REM sleep, our brainwaves resemble those of wakefulness, suggesting the brain is processing new information. This phase of sleep is crucial for memory consolidation and problem-solving. Some scientists believe microtubules in neurons could support quantum computations, acting as antennas for quantum signals. These tiny structures might be the key to understanding how our brains process information at a quantum level. The theory isn't about traveling to other universes or psychic powers. It's about subtle informational connections. It proposes that our brains might be tapping into a quantum field, exchanging information in ways we are only beginning to understand. Testing this idea will require collaboration between physicists and neuroscientists. By combining their expertise, they can design experiments to explore these quantum connections. We could search for quantum signatures in brain activity during REM sleep. Advanced imaging techniques and EEG data analysis might reveal patterns that indicate quantum processes at work, or analyze dream reports for patterns that defy explanation by personal experience alone. By studying the content of dreams, we might uncover evidence of information exchange that transcends individual knowledge. The science is young, but the questions are as old as humanity. Since ancient times, people have wondered about the nature of dreams and their connection to the universe. Dreams may be the key to understanding our deepest connection to the cosmos. They could reveal how our minds are intertwined with the fabric of reality itself, offering insights into the very nature of existence. If true, this theory would transform our sense of self. Your consciousness would be part of a vast web of all your possible selves. Creativity and inspiration might be downloads from your counterparts in other universes. To tune in, pay attention to your dreams. Keep a journal, notice unfamiliar skills or emotions, and try meditation or lucid dreaming. The quantum dream loop theory invites us to see dreams as a bridge to the infinite. Every night, you open a door to all your possible stories. The universe isn't just out there, it's within you, waiting to be discovered. In your dreams, you are more connected and more infinite than you ever imagined.